Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 7, Vinicius Junior. Substitutions taking place.
Tchouaméni, Hakimi. Vietnam suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Barella. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ndika. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. It is a corner, good chance.
Substitution for Manchester United.
They've got a healthy number
36,
of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 27, Morgan Rogers.
Barella plays it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Number 21,
Played in by Barella.
Asensio.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Real chance here. Backward it goes. And it's Barella. Not the most accurate pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gravenberg. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, that's a big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to get it away. The pass has gone astray. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, nice touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vinicius Junior. Now, that looks a decent ball.
Vietnam can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And it's Rice. I think we're just about done here. Chance, surely!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And we're done. Vietnam pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that's what you call a job well done. The hosts didn't make it easy. There was a fair bit of battling they had to do, but they stuck at it, and they've come through very, very solidly.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-lying defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
McAllister. Turns and goes back. He's having a shot! And it's Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries a shot! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Picked out brilliantly. Cucurella. That is lovely. McAllister. Gravenberg did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Opts for safety. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Neves. Gives it back. Ndika cuts it out. Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank. Turns back here, probably the best option. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Konate. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Alexander-Arnold. Gravenberg. Driving forward. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Oh, shooting chance! Off the post! And that's caused a worry or two.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Alexander-Arnold. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now he's off and running. He's not got that quite right. Ruben Diaz. McAllister. Looking tidy in possession here. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Closing in on goal. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cucurella clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And the finish! That's going to go a long way. Plays the ball back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Ruben Diaz. He's had it taken off him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. João Neves. And Gravenberch. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. Cucurella. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And he was quick to react. Minutes played. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, what a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
McAllister. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Chouameni. And here's McAllister. And that's a dangerous ball. Played out to the left flank. And it's Chouameni. Knocks it into space. And that's played in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nuno Mendes. It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 27, Morgan Rogers. Number 38, Kravenbach. Coming on the field, number
Nuno
21,
Mendes.
Marco Asensio. Number 36, Zubimendi. Substitution in progress.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Barella. Lukaku.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Played out wide. Can he get it through? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Vietnam truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Hakimi. Oh, that's delightful.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. And it's Mendes.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Traumeni. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, he's got a side of... Decent chance! Oh, that's incredible! Finally, finally, finally! And time is up. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's McAllister. No way through. Now it's Thuram. McAllister knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And here's McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. Thuram. And the shot! It's there! First blood drawn. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Showing good feet. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nice interception, well timed. Chouameni. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Played back in. Tries to pass it through. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Oh, can he get onto this? Thuram. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And he shoots! Mbappe. McAllister. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Thuram. And here's Mbappe. And smartly reclaimed. And he's quick to get it clear again. Hernandez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now, what about a counter-attack?
That's going in strongly. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's intervened well there. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. João Neves. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Thuram. Alexander-Arnold. Vietnam looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Hakimi.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
João Neves cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Mbappe producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hernandez.
Such good technique.
Ball driven towards, terrific header! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. João Neves. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, he certainly...
And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
OK, they
Security
got
staff
hit with
for
that
each
one
block.
sucker punch,
Please
but
report
I
to the
don't think
staff
there was
room
much wrong with
immediately.
their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Vietnam have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. McAllister getting this one clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ruben Dias. And it's Hakimi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Foot in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Thuram. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Konate. Vietnam are still that goal to the good. And it's Zubimendi. And here's Thuram. He's in a great position here. That has ended up in no man's land. João Neves tries to play it through. And the shot!
The attendance for this match was
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Nice control. And it's McAllister. Plenty to aim at here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Thuram! Picked out, and one more try!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's given the time to pick a pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hakimi.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's found a way through. And he's gone backward here. And it's Tchouaméni. João Neves defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hakimi. Good read, needed to be. Oh, that's nice.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Little pass back. Oh, that was vital. And that has been cleared.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9, Mbappe.
He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
17,
That's very neat.
Number 22,
Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Coming on the field.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
21, Marco Asensio. Number 18, Key. Number 11.
And it's Mendes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Vietnam have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
And a quick
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.